Hello and a warm welcome to the Tamil Nadu Brief. I'm Sam Daniel. The headlines first. Actor Vijay says Ambedkar would be ashamed of what's happening in India. He takes on the BJP on Manipur and the ruling DMK in Tamil Nadu on Vengai Vayal. Says the people would turn the DMK's alliance calculations into a liability. The centre approves 944 crore grant for Tamil Nadu in the aftermath of the Cyclone Fengal disaster. This under the NDRF funds. The ruling DMK says this is routine, demands a 2,000 crore special package just like Gujarat received. And Christmas's first carols in Chennai by the city's youngest choir, the MGPA. In his second public meeting after launching his political party, TVK Chief Actor Vijay today said Ambedkar would be ashamed of what's happening in India. He took on both the BJP at the centre on Manipur issue, saying that it does nothing about what's happening there, and took on the ruling DMK in Tamil Nadu with reference to the Vengai Vayal incident where human excreta was thrown into drinking water tank in a colony dominated by SCs there a year ago. Vijay says both the BJP at the centre and the DMK in Tamil Nadu have done nothing. They've been literally quiet. He particularly took on the DMK, saying those who speak of social justice do nothing about what's happening at Vengai Vayal. With regard to DMK's calculations of winning a second consecutive term in Tamil Nadu, aiming at 200 seats, Vijay says the people would turn the DMK's alliance calculations into a liability before the 2026 assembly elections.
இன்னைக்கு மணிப்பூர்ல என்ன நடக்குதுன்னு நம்ம எல்லாருக்குமே தெரியும். ஆனா அத பத்தி கொஞ்சம் கூட அத கண்டுக்காம ஒரு அரசு மேல இருந்து நம்மள ஆண்டுகிட்டு இருக்கு. சரி, அங்கதான் அந்த அரசு அப்படி இருக்குன்னா இங்க இருக்கிற அரசு எப்படி இருக்கு? இங்க நம்ம தமிழ்நாட்டில் வேங்கை வயல்னு ஒரு ஊர்ல என்ன நடந்துச்சுன்னு நம்ம எல்லாருக்குமே தெரியும். சமூக நீதி பேசுற இங்க இருக்கிற அரசு அதுக்கு எந்த விதமான ஒரு நடவடிக்கை எடுத்த மாதிரியே எனக்கு தெரியலையே. இவ்வளவு காலங்கள் தாண்டி, இத்தனை வருஷங்கள் தாண்டி ஒரு துரும்ப கூட கிள்ளி போடலையே. என் மக்களோடு இணைந்து நான் விடுக்கும் எச்சரிக்கை, நீங்க உங்களோட சுயநலனுக்காக பல வழிகளில் பாதுகாத்து வரும் உங்கள் கூட்டணி கணக்குகள் அனைத்தும் 2026 மக்களை மைனஸ் ஆக்கி விடுவார்கள்.
The union government today approved release of 944 crore rupees to Tamil Nadu under the State Disaster Response Fund to take care of the damages caused by Cyclone Fengal recently. However, the ruling DMK calls this a routine grant, and that it still wants a special release of 2,000 crore rupees under the National Disaster Response Fund. Recently, Cyclone Fengal had caused huge damage in Viluppuram, Kadalur and Thiruvannamalai districts, and Chief Minister MK Stalin had given a detailed account of the losses, the state highways, public infrastructure, human losses and crop losses after the cyclone. Today, the DMK called this as a routine grant and stuck to its earlier demand for a 2,000 crore rupee interim grant by the central government, and it cites how the Prime Minister had earlier released a 1,000 crore rupee special grant for Gujarat after an earlier cyclone.
The 944 crores of funds of SDRF of Tamil Nadu, which has been released by the union government, is not the fund which we demanded or requested from the union government. This SDRF funds of 944 crore is a compulsory release from the union government towards disaster management for every state. Hence, this 944 crore is a share that the Tamil Nadu gets because of the 2005 Disaster Management Act, which mandates the union government to release funds to every state. So this 944 crore is not what we demanded. We demanded a similar episode like how the Prime Minister released the 1,000 crores from the NDRF to the Gujarat government when the Gujarat was facing Cyclone Fengal. The Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Talaivar, demanded 2,000 crores in similar fashion, whereas the union government has only released the SDRF funds which the Tamil Nadu deserves as per the act, and this is not any additional funds from the union government. At a point where Tamil Nadu is facing an unprecedented disaster in 7 districts where they haven't witnessed such massive rainfall in a century, we expected the union government to act more in favor of Tamil Nadu by releasing the funds from the NDRF, but it has merely released the SDRF funds which the Tamil Nadu deserves and which is mandatory for the union government to release.
And finally, Chennai had the season's first Christmas carols, this time by the city's newest choir, the MGPA, the Madras Guild of Performing Arts. It was a tour-long music, 35 numbers, both traditional and contemporary songs, and I caught up with the team. The season's first Christmas carols in Chennai, brought by the youngest choir in the city, MGPA, and it's called Sounds of the Season. Thank you very much for your time. If you can begin with you, Amar, the Christmas season has begun.
Christmas season has begun with a bang, and we're really happy to be the first ensemble to start singing Christmas music because I think it sets the stage nicely. The weather's good. It's the right time for us to be singing this.
Atul, you're the music director. Tell us about the set list.
As a private choir, non-aligned with a church or any institution for that matter, we were able to really extend the boundaries of our music. It's not just sacred, it's also festive and secular pieces. Our choir has singers from different faiths, backgrounds and skill levels. So trusting their strengths and putting together something that would work for everyone who is able to sing and for the audience who has a little to take away from a little bit of all the traditional classics and the secular numbers. It's a compact set list planned for 120 minutes performance time.
Gayatri, you flew in all the way from Australia for this.
I did. I've moved to Madras from Sydney earlier this year and have been looking for a community and really enjoy music, really enjoy singing, and was very lucky to come across the MGPA. It's been a fabulous month. We had a lot of fun, made a lot of friends, and hoping to continue this.
It's a mix of all professionals. You joined together for the love of singing, is it?
Yes, absolutely. You have young and old. In fact, my mother-in-law used to be the oldest member of the choir till she passed at the age of 86. And here you have Gayatri, who is singing in a choir for the first time. And this year marks 51 years since I first became a chorister, back in 73. So you have this wide range of people just coming together for the love of singing.
Arul, what's the joy in this?
Oh, you have to sing to experience it.
And you also dance.
Dancing is not my thing actually. I've got 2 left feet, but sometimes you just have to groove to the music. Okay.
What's the difference between carols in the church and a public performance?
Carols in the church, it's sacred music. We can speak only about the scene, the nativity, the birth of Christ, and its biblical references. Performing anywhere outside of a sacred institution gives you a lot of scope to explore the myths, stories, other tales that they just create for around the festive season. That's a striking difference. So in Christianity, we do not generally speak about Santa Claus, reindeers, and all of that. But we have those fun carols about jingle bells and Run Run Reindeer with Rudolph's Red Nose, and also those cannot be performed in a church because each place has its own place setting.
Tell us about the practice that goes behind this.
Practice is intense. So you don't realize when you're performing on stage, when you see us perform, we practice for 90 minutes every week, and that 90 minutes is very flexible. And when we are close to concert date, rehearsals with the musicians, with the sound engineers, with the kids, because that's a whole different ball game, and then run the full set list. So practice is intense, but I think we love it because we have fun in the process. So when you're having fun, the rigor really is like a good workout, but it's very intense. There's a lot of work that goes into putting something like this up, a lot of work.
Thank you so much for your time, and Chennai's the season's first Christmas carols in Chennai with Suresh, Sam Daniel, for NDTV.